Y'all, I'm about to do something I said I would never do. Like, ever do. But I'm about to do it. So I have this chocolate chip cookie recipe that is known around my friends and family to be one of the best, but I never gave it away. I always kept it as a closely guarded secret, and I finally decided today is gonna be the day that I give it to y'all. So if you have had these cookies, which I know quite a few of my friends and family have, and begged me for this recipe, this is your video. And yes, I will be giving out the ingredients for those who constantly try to guess what's in it. So I hope you enjoy. All right, so here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need 3/4 of a cup of butter softened. It doesn't matter if it's salted or unsalted. We prefer salted. Then you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, granulated sugar, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. I have used light and dark, but I normally use light brown sugar in this, and you want the brown sugar to be firmly packed. So 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. You're going to need 2 large eggs. We use our fresh eggs that we get from our chickens. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. Then you're going to need 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Then you're going to need 2 whole cups, 1/4 of a cup, and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Yes, I said that right. 2 whole cups, then 1/4 of a cup, plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Then you're going to need a teaspoon of baking soda. You want to make sure that this is leveled. And then you're going to need 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now for the chocolate. A lot of people like semi-sweet chocolate. We do not do semi-sweet. We get milk chocolate. Now this is just the off-brand. We put not 1, but 2 of the bags. Sometimes you can find the big bag, and I'll just use 1 of those. But if I can't find them, or these are on sale, I definitely grab 2 of these. 2 bags of milk chocolate chips. So before we get started, you have all your ingredients. I want to talk to you real quick. The 2 ways that I have done this in the past is with a KitchenAid mixer, and I just use my paddle. Now, I have not had a KitchenAid mixer that long. I have asked for nearly 10 years of being married that I need a KitchenAid mixer. And then lo and behold, I got one for Christmas one year, and now I use it nonstop. But before, I used just a regular old hand mixer, you know, the 2 little beaters. You can make these cookies with just a hand mixer, but I prefer my trusty KitchenAid mixer.
I like it.
You like it? It's awesome.
Yeah, because it makes us brownies and cookies.
Brownies and cookies. So if you don't have a KitchenAid mixer, but you have a hand mixer, you can do this. Now you can do it by hand, but it is going to be pretty thick. The batter will be pretty thick in the end, so you may get tired from mixing. So I suggest either use a KitchenAid or a hand mixer. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our 3/4 of a cup of softened butter, and we're going to pop it in our bowl. So we're going to pop this in. You wanna help me dump it?
Yeah.
All right, now that we've got that in there, we are going to add our 3/4 of a cup of white sugar and 3/4 of a cup of firmly packed brown sugar. So you want to dump that one in? Keep it in there. There you go. Good job. All right, hop down so I can lock it in place and get it going. All right, so this is the consistency that you're looking for. You want it to be kind of like, almost like a Play-Doh. So that's what you're looking for. All right, so now that we've added our butter, our sugar, she's taking a bite. We're going to add our 2 large eggs. So it's good. All right, so we get our eggs from our chickens outside. We got.
Can I do one?
Yes, here. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna mix it up. Lock it up. All right, so this is the consistency that you're looking for now. It's kind of like a ooey gooey batter. I don't know if you can see that. So this is the consistency you're looking for. Let me turn this light on. Maybe that gives us some more light. Don't eat that, it's got raw egg in it. Oh, okay. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to put 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, down, locked, let's go. The next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna add your baking soda and your salt to your 2 whole cups, 1/4 cup, and 2 tablespoons of flour. And then I just kind of mix it in really quickly.
Mom,
Yeah.
it is good.
It is good. Quit eating the dough. All right, and then we're going to take this and we're going to add our flour to our wet ingredients, and I'm going to make sure that this is locked and on a low speed. All right, so fun part. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom.
Uh-oh, dropped one. You gonna dump them? Dump the whole bag in there. Looks like it's done. Ah,
Here. Let me get a spoon.
I got it. There we go. That is the cookie dough.
Mom, can I taste it?
Hold on. So this is the consistency you want your cookie dough to look like. You want it to be very sticky but firm at the same time. And while I have been making this, I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I have lined 2 of my cookie sheets with parchment paper. Now you can do this on like just a regular cookie sheet and spray it, but I have found that it works best on parchment paper, and it's such an easy cleanup because afterwards all I have to do is throw away the parchment paper. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these in the oven at 350 degrees for 8 minutes. Now I set a timer every single time I do these cookies, and I have been making these cookies for years and years and years. And yes, 8 minutes is the perfect amount of time, because if you go over 8 minutes, they start to get kind of hard. If you go under 8 minutes, the center is not completely cooked through. So if you want an ooey gooey super soft cookie that's going to be super soft the next day, which these never last until the next day, but I have some friends that said they did last a couple of days later, and they were still super soft. So timer for 8 minutes every single time you put them in the oven. All right, here they go. All right, so these have been in for 8 minutes. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Nice and gooey centers, but they're completely done. Look at that. So I just pop them onto my cooling rack. I absolutely love these cooling racks. I got them through a friend, but they stack on top of each other. So then I can just stack them on up and then transfer them over to like a platter or something. Usually they don't leave the cooling racks because they don't make it off the cooling racks, meaning my kids eat them before they get to a platter. But I will tell you, oop, I dropped a piece. These are the cookies that I've made for a wedding party. These are the ones I've made for birthday parties as thank you gifts. And every single time they are a huge hit. So many people wanted the recipe. I finally decided to share my knowledge with y'all. And see, this moved around. I'll just fix it in a second. But I know a lot of people are going to be super, super, super happy about this. Caden, what do you think about the cookies?
They're good.
They're good? What do you think, like on a scale of 1 to 10? 100? I know Jason will be excited that cookies will be ready when he gets home. I'll have to set some aside and hide them. But as you can see, I still have a ton of dough left over. I have another round going. I will do this every 8 minutes until the dough is complete. Now, I just made small little balls, but you can make bigger ones if you'd like. But these are like the perfect bite-size cookie. There you go. And trust me, you're gonna love them. So if y'all have any questions, just send me a comment below and I'll be glad to answer anything that you might have. But again, these are the best ever chocolate chip cookie and you will not be disappointed. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Nice and gooey center. Oh yeah, look at that. It's super hot. Look at that. Here, come eat this. It's falling apart. Ah! I know it's a hard life. Good? Mm-hmm. All right, well, we're going to go have some cookies and ice cream. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
Are them?
Nope, they're cooled off.
Mom,
Yeah.
I need a drink.
You want some milk?
No.
Well,
Chocolate milk.
chocolate milk? Okay. What you think?
Good.
Good? Are these your favorite?